They don't know. I go 0 to 100.
What up, bitch? You ready for this?
Oh, baby.
You ready for this? Who's ready for the biggest internet event in history?
This is just Battle of the Inflated Egos. Welcome to Thoughty. This happened on the internet, which is completely not a ripoff of any other YouTuber's weekly recap series. But this is a series where I cover a handful of topics that happened on the internet this week. So our first topic this week will be the fight between the YouTube vloggers KSI and Logan Paul, also Deji and Jake Paul. And KSI being the funny FIFA YouTuber who jumped on the diss track bandwagon, and at some point he decided to mock Joe Weller for mental illness, and ended up boxing Joe Weller and doing this at the end of the fight.
You said you wanted to call someone out.
Wow. Obviously, man's got this belt right now. If any YouTuber wants it, you can come get it. Jake Paul, Logan Paul, any of the Pauls, I don't care.
Which brings me to Logan Paul, who accepted the fight, and Logan Paul being the guy who really helped kick off the whole YouTuber diss track game. In the summer of 2017, then he became a complete social media train wreck early 2018. Maybe even the internet's most hated vlogger, considering his Japan trip really made him top over his brother on that list. And no, not only what he just found in that forest, but also how he just acted over his entire Japan trip. It announced earlier this week there will actually be 2 fights between Logan Paul and KSI. The first one will take place of August 25th in the UK, whilst the second fight is scheduled for February of 2019. It'll take place at a current undecided venue in the US. And this entire fight thing seems to be their main priority now, considering both of them are shoving it down everyone's throat. Even Logan Paul's running around college campuses asking poor students who they think is going to win the fight when they obviously have no idea who the fuck any of them are.
Hey there, partner. August 25th, 2 of the biggest YouTubers, KSI versus Logan Paul, are duking it out. Boxing match. Who's gonna win and why?
I have no knowledge of either of those figures.
KSI versus Logan Paul. Who you think? I'm gonna stand here so I don't get arrested.
I have no idea who those people are.
Well, their press conference was just the other day, and if you want my honest opinion on it, I'd say it was a complete shit show that I had little to no interest in. It's just 2 people who really haven't impressed me in the past. With Logan Paul's entire Japan trip, then after coming back to YouTube, he tases a few dead animals. Oh yeah, that's normal human behavior, isn't it? Then you have KSI who went off the grid for little to no reason for like 8 or 9 months. Then he comes back and deletes more than half of his videos on his channel, saying something around the lines that he wanted to create good quality content. Then he turns his channel into a reaction channel. Not that that's a bad thing. It's just, you leave YouTube for 9 months, then you come back and put yourself on this pedestal above everyone else, and then you kind of do the exact same thing everyone else is doing. Then turn his entire channel into a boxing channel. And why? Why is your channel an official artist channel when the majority of the videos you upload have nothing to do with music? I'm just a little bit confused about that one, but I mean, whatever. Do you? Then you have the entire Deji and Jake Paul fight, which, well, is definitely going to be a sideshow. I also kind of want to point out the fact that both of them are wearing sunglasses when it's just clearly overcast outside, which I'm pretty sure is a sign of insecurity on both of them. But watching Deji's and Jake Paul's introduction to the press conference really made me think of WWE, and I did not mean that in a good way. But here are some of the highlights from the press conference, some of the jabs you might have missed.
Right, let's go, champ. So I gotta shoot the first question to the champ, all right? He's had the fight with Joe.
The champ. The champ. There's an asterisk there. The champ for a limited time only. Ooh. You're barely the champ. Ooh. You're barely the champ.
I know you're colorblind, but I didn't know you had Tourette's as well, bro. Shut the fuck up.
Why did you come over here and make me, bitch?
Oh, how you feeling and what brought you here tonight? You called this man out. Let's go, champ. Talk to the people.
How should I start this?
Fuck the Pauls.
Fuck the Pauls. Yeah. Fuck the Pauls. Fuck the Pauls. Fuck the Pauls. Yeah. Fuck the Pauls. Yeah. Fuck the Pauls. Fuck yeah. Fuck them. Yeah. Y'all dumbasses got anything else to say besides that? Shut the fuck up.
Don't you dare fucking pipe up. Mister, I'm trying to duck and dive. Try not to fight me.
No. Hey, the more you talk, the more stupid you sound. Keep talking.
Nah, that's cool, bro. This is your hometown. I expected this.
Yeah, we're from Ohio, bro. Speak.
Answer the question, champ, real quick for the people.
Answer the question.
We want to know, you got it, champ. Do you think? We want to know, champ, what brought you here tonight? Why did you call this man out, champ? Tell him.
You know what? I'm going to roast him. Let me answer this.
Please, brother Jake, have a seat. Let that man go. Let him speak his mind, and then you'll have a chance as well.
Logan Paul.
Jake.
You Conor McGregor wannabe. You dumb piece of shit. I can't wait to punch you right in your stupid smug face.
Honestly, if you made it to here without cringing, bravo. KSI couldn't even answer the simplest of questions for why he challenged them, which could have been a very easy answer, like all he had to say was, someone needed to put them in place. And that would have been a very easy answer. But it's pretty obvious he didn't prepare that well for this conference. And Jake and Logan Paul, well, they were just being fucking Jake and Logan Paul. Extremely loud and obnoxious at all times. 2018 is one weird year for the internet. But I do want to know from you guys, who do you guys think won the press conference? Please comment down below, because I'm very interested in seeing what you guys think about all this. But if that's not enough, no. Logan Paul and KSI actually did meet at an E3 after party, where this happened.
Safe right there, G.
I literally can't miss. That's way too Saturday, bro. Dog, your head looks like a hot air balloon. I can't miss. Saturday, bro. Good. Yo, I'm glad. Yo, guys, go get it. 25th, baby. August 25th.
Nothing serious ever comes from these parties. You just have KSI and Logan Paul taunting each other, just kind of yelling at each other's faces, with a bunch of drunk Twitter memers standing around egging them all on. Oh, and for the icing of the cake, fucking Keemstar shows up at the end. That's just... wow. Oh, and KSI used this as an interaction in one of his new videos. But hey, it didn't seem like KSI had posted anything bad here, but it did look like he was fronting a lot for this vlog.
It's going down, baby. Go get it. Yo, Dad, go get it. My mom's gonna get it. For sure. I can literally smell your bandana from here. It smells horrible. No one's laughing at your jokes. I can't wait to get your head with me to get rid of that shit in your head, bro. It's sorry, bro. That wasn't funny. You're not funny. Just wait till Saturday. And you can't box. It's cool. Alright, we'll see that. I saw you clip. Hey, I saw shit. It's good. I saw the clip, bro. It's cool, bro. It's cool, bro. I saw the clip, bro. It was good. You look pretty good, bro. Good footwork, you know, everything. Good counter left. But trust me, that shit ain't gonna work on me, bro.
And before I get blown up in the comments, no, I'm absolutely not taking a side. Because no matter the outcome of the fight, both of them are going to be winners. They're both doing this for the money, and they're both going to be paid millions for this. Which brings me to the next story, which is about Grosskor this time. I haven't heard anything from Grosskor in the last year and a half at least. But apparently Grosskor's saying some hypocritical shit again, saying that kids are fucked and all they want to do in 2018 is be savages.
Kids of 2018, you're fucked. You parents of 2018, you're fucking doomed unless you change something now. All kids give a shit about nowadays is being savage. It's a fucking trend. All they give a fuck about is being rude, is being fucking misbehaved, because all they want to do is do it for attention, all because it comes down to one fucking thing and one thing only, the internet. That's right, social media. People out there like Daniel Bregoli, Logan Paul, Jake Paul, who go around thinking it's cool to be rude to your adults. It's a fucking awakening, man. These kids nowadays think they can walk all over us adults. You got no fucking discipline.
Kids have always been like that. There's always been kids who want to be the class clown before and after social media. And the reason it's hypocritical is after I did 30 seconds of research, I found an old Grosskor video of him just completely being a tool in class.
It's only girls that way. This is for YouTube. This is for YouTube. This is also for YouTube. Pick that up, Lydia. Go for it, girls. That one there, nice skirt on. Alright, you fucking frantic daddy. Stop palming it out on us. Do it, that's what I always say. Oh! No!
And he was definitely acting worse than the kids he was complaining about in the first case. And the whole reason he made this 4-minute long rant and posted it on YouTube is because a bunch of kids were apparently calling him a pedo because he wouldn't change a diaper. That doesn't fucking make sense. So how can you let yourself flip out so hard that you make a 4-minute rant video on some kids who just wanted your attention anyway by calling you this? Isn't that the exact reaction these kids would try to get out of you in the first place? But hey, it's Grosskor. Can't really put anything past him. The next story is more of a so far so good, guys. Alright, so it's the FIFA World Cup now, which is once every 4 years. And so far, to my surprise, there's yet to be a YouTube prankster to run out on the field and give all of us a bad name. Can we please just keep this streak? I mean, the last thing we all need now is mainstream media blaming us YouTubers for the dumbest 0.1% of us. Ad revenue's actually been pretty solid over the past few months, so can we please just keep it that way? But anyway, you guys can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, which is @Atozy. The links will be down in the description description down below. If you enjoyed the video, it'd be awesome if you dropped a like on it. If you're new here, I welcome you to my channel. It'd be awesome if you subscribe. We're trying to hit 300,000 by the end of the summer, so it would really help me out. And also, ring that bell notification. But I'll see you guys in the next video in a few days. Peace.
Hey, oh, I've been up for like 2 hours. 2 hours. Yo, bitch came through, took a few showers. I don't bop, I just money dance, yeah. That wristwatch costs 100 grand. I don't know what you talking about. If you ain't out here, don't talk about me. Only person in the city right